those of you who don't know, I am Bob's oldest grandson. My name's Keaton. And so, in memory of our grandpa's life, I'd like to share some of my brother Kirby and I's fondest memories with him. And so, from as far back as we can remember, every time we visited Grandpa, there were a couple of things that were guaranteed. We were going to eat well. He was going to take us on some sort of adventure. And most importantly, we were going to get a new pair of cowboy boots. Every year we got a new pair, and he let us choose whatever pair we wanted, no matter how ugly. And despite the fact that the day we got them would most likely be the only time that they were worn. And though we didn't wear them often, the cowboy boots were always around. They usually were on display in our rooms, serving as a constant reminder of our grandpa and his generosity. The adventures he took us on were awesome. They ranged from fishing in a stocked pond, which really boosted our egos, to visiting a chicken farm, to driving a Caterpillar in a back lot of one of his car washes, to shooting at shaving cream cans in the middle of nowhere, to riding ATVs around Fountain Green, which was the place that he was so proud to call home. His sense of adventure will truly be missed, but not forgotten. And my fondest memory, and the one that sticks with me the most, was collecting quarters at the car wash with him. We would get to go to one of his car washes, and he would unlock the change collectors and tell us something along the lines of, "All right, boys, you can keep as many quarters as you can fit in your hands." And he'd open them, we'd just go in, hands full of quarters, stuff in our pockets, and the next thing you know, all of us were walking out there with our pants sagging from all the coins, trying to figure out who would come out with the most loot. Looking back, though, it wasn't the money or the gifts or the many things he spoiled us with that I remember. It's the example he set for us. He was always telling us that we would be successful if we worked hard like him. He told us we would be even more successful than him, which I find hard to believe because the man had a diamond pinky ring. And I mean, if that doesn't scream success, then I don't know what does. But in all seriousness, Bob Ivory was a role model to all of his grandsons, all of his grandchildren, and we'll always remember Grandpa for the countless memories we have with him. Thank you.
Thank you, Keaton. My name is Cole Briggs. I am one of Bob's grandchildren, and today I'd like to share one of my memories and a poem. First, I'll start with the memory. It wasn't as much of a memory as more of a collection of memories. Every time we would fly into Arizona to visit him, he would always be there, ready to pick us up. And the one thing I remember most about him was he'd always be standing by his trunk with open arms and a warm heart. And his hugs were some of the best you could ever have and ever experience. They could change your mood, or make you happy, or just make you feel safe. Because that's who he was. He was a protector. He was someone who loved everyone, even at times when it didn't seem like it. He was a man who protected you and kept you safe and was always there to love you. He was our grandpa, my last grandpa, and he was a good one. We all loved him, no matter what, and I feel like he felt the same way. So the poem I'd like to share is called He Is Gone. You can shed your tears that he is gone, you can smile because he lived. You can close your eyes and pray that he will come back, or you can open your eyes and see all that he has left. Your heart can be empty because you can't see him, or you can be full of the love that you shared. You can turn your back on tomorrow and live yesterday, or you can be happy for tomorrow because of yesterday. You can remember him and only that he is gone, or you can cherish his memory and let it live on. You can cry and close your mind, be empty and turn your back, or you can do what he would want, smile, open your eyes, love, and go on.